Hello and welcome to Couple Tales Life, the colorful shades of grey. Welcome to season 2. Yes, that's right. You heard it right. It is season 2. We did 30 episodes in season 1. And thanks to the overwhelming response that we've been getting, actually, it's not a response. I would call it interaction or love or some such warm terms, because that's what really it is. And that's what keeps you going, because there is no obligation or compulsion that people have to watch our show, but they have been and commenting also. So thank you very much, first and foremost, for all of that. And thank you for encouraging us. Now, कुछ नया करना था. So we said, let's not just do something new for the sake of it. And we said, what can we really do? And then while we were brainstorming, we said, hey, we're going through a lot right now, all of us. So if we were to put us all on a common platform, the global pandemic has unearthed a lot of emotions, situations, and it's been pretty telling on each one of us. Okay, so we said, why not look at those aspects, those situations, topics, or feelings or emotions that we are all going through and discuss that threadbare to see where that really goes. Because at the end of the day, our first responsibility or interface is really with us. So why not start that communication? Gitu, before I disclose the
Yes,
topic, you
yes.
have anything to say?
Yes, you're right. Vivek, it is more than the emotions, feelings. It's just such a challenging circumstance, and that's what is bringing out all this. And it was like when we were chatting and talking about it. It is not something that we wanted to ignore because it was in the elephant in the room, and we said, okay, let's just address this. And also, please give us a feedback. Did you like these topics? Would you like us to go this route? It will be amazing because we are very flexible about this. I rather give people what they need then assume they need this and give them that, right? So
Yes,
I just
yes.
feel that makes so much, that is the interaction and the support when Vivek used the word interaction, that is the kind of interaction that we would like to have. Having said that, I would just like to tell you that as you can see, these episodes are being done on Zoom. So we are in our individual respective homes. And I'm sitting in my lovely yellow balcony, and hence there is going to be a little ambient noise. Like right now, there's a motorbike going, and you can hear it. So just bear with it. It all comes. It's all new. It's all fresh. Let's just accept whatever it is, and move on. And I am that kind of person. And since we are making this, I have taken the liberty to do this because I like I always say, we are all flawed, including Vivek and me. I do not ever say I have all the answers, or it's just this for me is actually sharing, and as we go along, sharing more, because we all have our individual experiences, we all have our wanting to grow as people. And for me, making these videos is that experience sharing, and from what you all share I grow, and from what I share you grow, and that's the intention. And I'm sure with all the statistics that Vivek has said, obviously it is being received well. So we are on the right path, and we'll continue to be on this path because we really enjoy doing this. So thank you very much. And now we can go to the topic.
So, somewhere indirectly, you've kind of touched upon it, one aspect of the topic, which is about realization. So,
Yes,
this whole thing is about realization in the first place.
yes,
And the other aspect of the topic is confrontation. So, I think that's what we will really, open it out
yes.
for everybody today. Gitu.
So, this actually was such an interesting topic for me because this is what I'm experiencing. This is what statistics are showing. Like, I remember when the first lockdown happened, one of the articles that I read was in New York. How many people got divorced? The headline said the lawyers are really busy in this lockdown. And so it's telling about something, right? And it is a constricting environment where we are limited to our homes. We are interacting only with our home people. We are not getting the breaks that we want, and we are not getting that, like when we did the episode of work from home, Vivek, and that there, we discussed how it's you're only with family all the time, and how I said my son came and said, I'm fed up of looking at you. And this is real. This is happening. People are getting fatigued by this. Okay. And from there came this thought from a friend of ours, of mine, where she said, "Oh my God, like I'm realizing so many things, and people are realizing, and they are really like smacked by it. Like, abhi should I confront it? What? Because see, earlier with the routines that we had, with the going out to work and all, you could deny this. Now it's very difficult to deny this, because you know what, you realize, like for instance, example, you realize your husband has an irritating habit of not allowing you to complete sentences. Okay, earlier you would just say that, forget it, you know what, I am going to be with him for 4 hours and it's all right and all. Now, being with him for 24 hours and you're constantly being interrupted like that or not allowed, then what is it like? How do you deal with it? Like, do I confront it? And then if you don't, then that irritation comes out somewhere else, and so on and so forth, right? So it was very, very, like Vivek's favorite word. I got tickled by this topic, because I was just like, how interesting is this perspective? That we are realizing stuff about relationships, about interactions with in-laws, with teenager children, with daughter-in-laws, with husbands, with work colleagues, and everything. And how, how do I process this realization? And that's where it began. Vivek, you want to say something?
No, I think, what I was trying to figure out in my head while you were saying this is that, so what you're really saying is that, yes, there's a realization which is very strong, which is coming across. Is that leading to confrontation? Because, like, you want to, now confrontation can be because you want to resolve it somewhere, or you want to get it out of your system, is what I'm trying to figure out from, what you're really saying. So that's
and
what was
and
playing in
uh,
my head.
and that is how every individual is going to process it, because it's up to you, right? Like for me, I always want to resolve, right? But for somebody who feels that I've not stood up for myself or expressed myself for a long time, they will say, no, I just want to express right now, right? So it will again be as per your individual experiences.
Okay.
But
Okay.
having said that, and having said this line, individual experiences, that's a very interesting thing, because for me, when you say realizations and confrontations, I feel the realizations is your past catching up with you,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Because it's like, ऐसा हो गया है अभी कि I am forced to realize in certain things. And
Yeah.
that's what I was saying, that earlier you could get away with it, and what is this realization? It's all coming from the past. So your past is
Yeah.
catching up with you. And you know what, for me personally, for me, I think this is a fantastic opportunity. It's a fabulous opportunity to communicate, to accept. If you go back and listen to our episodes of how listening and communicating, and all those actually can be applied to how to deal with this realizations and how to confront it and just accept it. And the one perspective I have over here is that, you know I don't know if a decision should be taken in this
Ah.
environment, because it is a harsh environment, and it is also something which is not permanent. So it's not like eventually you're not going to get your space or your time or whatever. So uh, uh, that's what I mean, it's just a perspective. I'm not saying right,
So
wrong, should do it.
yeah. Yeah. So Gitu, you one of the things which you always say, that post a realization, or whatever, a voila moment, you always have to look at the next step. It could be a baby step, but what next? So do you think that when you have a realization, and this is coming from the point that you just made, that don't take a very harsh decision, or in a haste, I would say, because this is not a permanent situation, and right now there's too much of emotion overriding. So are you saying that that realization also should make you think, sit back and think before you
Actually,
do
I'm
anything?
I'm only saying that.
Okay.
A
So I got it right
realization,
then.
yes, yes, you're on the right path, Vivek. Yeah, because what the word realization means I have realized something. So when you've realized something, what are you going to make a picture out of it? Or are you going to do something about it, right? You're not going to judge. So now that is your choice. What do you want to do with it? But typically, the next step to a realization will be acceptance. It's always, before taking any step, the most important step is to accept. And the confrontation lies in this acceptance, whether you're blaming everybody else. But I always say start from yourself, because that's where you have to. It's for me, it's the most nurturing and nourishing space to begin with. It's my growth. And I've used this line in your interview before, Vivek. For me, I don't take life seriously, but I really take my growth very, very seriously.
Seriously.
And that is something that is, I want to grow every moment. And that's why I feel that's why I look at this as an opportunity. That's why, even a simple thing like how to live in your household 24/7 and maintain peace. It can teach you a lot of stuff. It can make you realize, do I want things done exactly my way? Am I very, stubborn about the routine? Uh, uh, am I unable to give the space to a person? And it's because of that that it's happening. Somebody just wants to kind of breathe alone for some time. Or like, for instance, example, like in my house, I have a teenage son, okay, who is anyways grappling with whether the 12th standard exams are going to happen or no. Okay, I'm sorry
Yeah.
I'm doing this
Yeah.
because there's something flying around. Anyway, so, he's already grappling with something where I don't know what is going to happen with my 12th standard exam. And, he's a sports person. He cannot play sports. He's very, very, fortunately, has a very easy temperament. But, you can have an easy temperament, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's going through the frustration, right? So you know what? He sleeps really late because they're playing games with each other. And then if he wakes up at 4 in the evening, I'm not creating any trouble,
See. Yeah.
because you know
Yeah.
what? He is dealing with it in his own way, and this is the best that he can do. Right now, I am not going to discipline him, okay, because I
Yeah.
know that when the things get normal, the lifestyle that he leads is going to take him back to that discipline,
Correct. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now, this is an example. Now how would you react to it, or how would no, but like, for instance, like, my realization in this second lockdown was that, you know what, I'm a homebody. I have no issues not stepping out of home, so in that sense I'm quite lucky. But for me, the second lockdown was, oh, thank God, the help is coming home. So, for me, I found that as an opportunity to say, okay, if I get even this much, I will deal with the rest. So now that is the step that I took. But I know people, Vivek. I know people who go out every day, and that's what works for them, right? That's what works for them. That's how they have defined, and that's how they are surviving, and they are coping.
True.
So everybody's coping mechanism is very different.
Mechanism
So
is, yeah.
so
Yeah.
when you have a realization, it is about, when I say accept it, I mean that think about it. What, and
Yeah.
like, when I say work with yourself first, the easiest way to do it is to say, okay, if this X is a problem, what am I contributing to this? And when you realize what are you contributing to it, then first correct your stuff. And as soon as you correct, 50% of the external anyways gets sorted because
Environment,
you've
yeah.
taken, yeah. So it's a again, this pandemic is actually a beautiful opportunity, because it's not really allowing you to deny something, right?
I think but see, it's a tough thing, to be honest with yourself. Is tough because the realization you have to be brutally honest with yourself. But I think the saving grace, the way I would look at it, is that you're not sharing it with anybody, but it's with yourself.
Vivek,
So why
what
not?
are you talking? Of course it's tough, and of course you're not sharing. I don't understand what you say. Of course it's tough. It's very tough. And first,
So,
first be authentic. Of course it's going to be authentic, but accepting that realization and processing it like that can also make you that honest person. Because
yeah,
now in this environment, when you can't escape it, then and then and it's great. So it will, you can have a fantastic, like you may begin a fabulous communication with yourself, which you've not had the
yes,
time earlier, which
yeah,
you've
yeah.
not had the opportunity to do. This is the time to begin that communication with yourself. This is an
Leading to
opportunity.
self-love.
Yes. And this is an
Yeah,
opportunity of personal growth, if you look at it like that. So you, now
yes,
what you do
yes,
with this opportunity is completely your choice.
yes,
But
totally.
but because this was so fascinating for me, that people are real. Like for instance, Vivek, even if you read the paper today, why are they speaking so much about mental health? Why is there so much anxiety? Why is there so much stress? Why is there? Because it is, because you're kind of in a way forced to look at it, right?
Yeah, yeah. And acknowledge and
Yes,
then find a way out of
yes,
it, which was not
yes,
there earlier. I mean, earlier, if
yes,
somebody said you need help, you probably
yes.
look at the person with
Yeah,
suspicion. But today,
if you
it's
felt
gone.
today I'm not in a good mood, what did you do? You called up a friend and had coffee,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you said, you know what, I'm going to feel. And then you felt good and you went back home and you felt good for 2 days. And the third day, again, you felt bad and again you called somebody. So you were not really even giving yourself an opportunity to realize.
yeah.
And it's not wrong, because you were, that was the best you could deal with at that time.
Exactly. Yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
saying this fascinated me because she told, because I was talking about pandemic, and she said, you know what, the pandemic is actually doing this. I'm realizing so many things about my husband, and I'm saying, oh my god, how did I tolerate all this? So I asked her, how did you? And then the answers were like this, you know what, it was okay, I went to work, or it was okay, I went and met a friend, or it was okay. So then what did you do with it, right? And now today, those are not the options.
yeah. It's head on. It's in your
Yes,
face.
it is in your
It's
face.
literally in your face. Yeah,
Correct. So you might as
yeah,
well make that as an opportunity, no, Vivek?
yeah. Great. Yeah, I think that's nice because I think it's how you look at it. The sense that I'm getting is that you use the pandemic to find ways and means to discover things which were probably there, but one is not, and then find a way out for it. So I think it's
I,
teaching
I,
us so many things.
yes, I think in a very simple sentence, I think this pandemic is also making people take responsibility for a lot of things. So all these topics that we have discussed today, somewhere is also about taking those responsibilities, about prioritizing yourself, about saying, yes, I cannot run away from this now, and I need to figure out how to take this responsibility. And that's what it's doing. So, in a roundabout manner, when you're realizing something, your next step should be accepting and taking responsibility of your part in it.
Yeah, that's a biggie. That's really
Yeah.
a biggie there. But that's the only way out. The way I would then say it's the only way out to go through this.
For
So
you.
thanks, Gitu. Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
is
I'm
there a
telling you,
choice?
Yeah, like I tell you, Vivek, you know what? You may not go for coffee with a friend, but you'll call somebody and you'll crib about it, and you know that's how you will deal with it. But I'm just saying this option is available, and if you want to look at it as an opportunity, then here is an opportunity. So please take this opportunity. Communicate with your spouse who you actually thought never had the time, or you didn't have the time, or you all had a traveling job, or there was so much. So you know what? You can do it if you want to.
Great. I think that's a lot to chew on and to
Yes.
think, and
Yes.
leads to a lot of introspection. But hey, what the hell? That's what this is all about,
Yes.
to get open your mind to a thought process and to, go
Perspective.
beyond the boundary and expand your perspective. So I think that's something that we should all take away from today's episode.
Yes.
And I'm hoping you will encourage and keep encouraging us, just like the way you do by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Do drop us an email as well at coupletales.life@gmail.com. We love to hear from you. This is Vivek Kapoor signing off.
And this is Geetu Purkayastha saying stay safe, take care of yourself, and grow. Fantastic. See ya.
Thank you.